Yo, what up? My name is Augie the Dog, and I wanted to give my initial thoughts on the Modern Warfare 3 beta. I was going to live react to the multiplayer release, the video that they had put out, but to be honest, it literally showed us nothing. You could have told me that was about Modern Warfare 2 or some new event that was coming out, and I would have believed you. It literally showed me nothing. That, and I guess I'm just slow on the gun. I saw everyone else's videos coming out like they had already pre-recorded them as soon as the video dropped. It's like they were dropping them within 10 minutes, and it's like, dude, I can't. Like, I just started doing it. To be perfectly honest, it probably takes me longer to set up a recording, get a recording, and set up my audio equipment to do a voiceover. It probably takes me longer to do that than it does for them to record an entire video and send it to an editor and get it done and upload it. So I don't want to sit here and pretend that I'm some kind of professional when it comes to Call of Duty marketing or, you know, like YouTube in general. I'm literally just a guy that likes the game, has been playing since the beginning of Call of Duty essentially, and decided to give a whack at it. That said, even though I'm a few days late, I do think that I have some value to bring to the table compared to people that are doing it as like a full-time job. I think there's a lot of disconnect between people that need you to click a video in order to feed them and their families and people that just play the game for fun. Please don't get it twisted and think that I think lowly of any creators on the platform, because I don't. I just know that if your entire channel is built on crapping on Call of Duty or hyping Call of Duty, you have skin in the game when it comes to audience perception of the new games that are coming out each cycle. So maybe my perception as someone who doesn't need, 250,000 people to click this video might be valuable to a normal person. With that clarification out of the way, I decided to skip reacting to the multiplayer release or the video release that they had, since I thought that it was kind of a big nothing burger. And I decided to wait for COD Next. And I watched 3 or 4 hours of different creators at COD Next. I watched their live streams on YouTube. And I have to say that I actually think it looks really promising. I mentioned in my last video, my first video, that I really liked the movement in the original Modern Warfare 2019 and Warzone. And it looks like they basically brought that back, except for now it's more of a feature than it is like a bug. So before you had to slide, jump, so slide, cancel, jump in order to make it work, and now you just slide and hit the jump button and you're done. And so a lot more people are probably going to be doing that, which I'm okay with, because I think it makes gunfights more fun. The gunfights in Call of Duty has been the same for the ones that I played, which were all the boots on the ground ones. They've all been the same since, way back when I was a child. So I'm okay with the new movement and crazy gunfights. I think it's fun. The time to kill also looks like it's slightly longer, which makes it more fun. I've heard it compared to like a Warzone character with one plate, as opposed to dying immediately, kind of how Modern Warfare 2 is. I think that's a welcome change as well. It brings more variety to the gunfights, just like the movement. And these are just basic points for like first initial, this is what I'm seeing when I'm watching these people play the game. As you can see, my gameplay is Modern Warfare 2. I don't have a PlayStation 5. I have 9 subscribers, so I was not invited to COD Next, which is a shocker. And but I'll be honest with you guys. I think that this is going to be a good Call of Duty for the casual player, or even sweaty people. I think that this is going to be a fun one. I also don't want you to get confused and think that I'm endorsing the game or endorsing Sledgehammer, Activision, whatever, because that's not the case. And I still want to see what the game turns out like when we actually get it. If you're on the fence about it, I would definitely wait for the open beta to try it before you buy it. I would not recommend pre-ordering. I pre-ordered it just because I know I'm going to buy it anyway, whether it's good or bad, because it's what I like to do at night, especially when the months get cold. I like to stay inside and play Call of Duty. But do I think this is going to be the best Call of Duty ever? No, of course not. I mean, I hope that would be dope, but no, nothing is ever going to be like COD 4, World at War, and the original Black Ops for me. My time spending those games is just, it's not something that a new game is going to be able to live up to. It's like Morrowind with the Elder Scrolls. Like Starfield is never going to give me the same feeling that Morrowind or like Oblivion gave me. But what I do think is this is probably going to be the best Call of Duty in like recent memory, maybe even better than Modern Warfare 2019. I think there's small slivers of things we've seen that have shown that, I don't know if it's Sledgehammer or the people above them, Activision, that they are looking at what people are saying and doing and learning from it. An example would be the visual recoil in Modern Warfare 3 looks like it's basically gone, which is someone who enjoys playing on both controller and mouse and keyboard depending on what shooter I'm playing. I think that that's a good thing, because the visual recoil was a big reason a lot of my friends that play on mouse and keyboard don't play Call of Duty, and it's not even something they particularly know that that's the reason. I can just tell from playing with them and what they say. Because when they start shooting at someone or someone's shooting at them, they can't see anything. And when I have my controller, it doesn't matter because the aim assist is going to help me out through that visual recoil. When I play on a mouse, dude, if you're like taking shots and giving shots, you're not hitting anything. Like it's all up to chance. That to me seems like a deliberate choice in the way that they made the game. I may not think it's the best thing for the skill ceiling particularly, but if there's going to be a higher skill ceiling, it's going to have to be made up somewhere else. Call of Duty has never particularly had a high skill ceiling to begin with. That's part of the appeal. It's part of the reason it was so popular, is because anyone can use the fake gun and shoot at somebody. The real skill ceiling is going to be with movement and map knowledge regardless. But what does matter is at the core of first-person shooters, shooting the gun is the most important part. The reason why I like to play first-person shooters is because it's very satisfying to do the core mechanic of the game. And if there's an entire portion of the player base, be that mouse and keyboard players in this instance, that feel like the guns aren't that satisfying to use because they get tons of visual recoil, it just doesn't feel very smooth, then they're just not going to play the game. And I would prefer to have them playing along with me than to not have them playing. So to summarize, I do think that this has the potential to be a statement Call of Duty, another one of those years where the game is good and everyone's happy and the changes that they've made are mostly received positively. I also think you're going to see a lot of people that were not a big fan of Call of Duty the last couple of years return to play for this one. And I believe I'll eat my words if I'm completely wrong and it's been like 2 or 3 months after the game comes out and I think it's not good at that point. I'll gladly eat my words. I'm just a guy on the internet. But I really do believe that at least I, and most of us maybe, are going to see this as a quote-unquote good Call of Duty. I think the bar for what a good Call of Duty is has changed quite a bit from like 2010 to now. I don't particularly think the magic of like the 6v6 game modes that we had back then, I don't think you're ever going to capture that again. And I think Warzone should be treated as an entirely different entity to Call of Duty. It's still a Call of Duty title, but it's not the same game whatsoever. But I think Sledgehammer Games is confident in what they've got going in Modern Warfare 3 so far. I think player reception, although there's lots of skepticism, which there should be, we should all be very skeptical of large businesses that want our money. I think that this is going to be received well. And if I'm wrong, I will eat my words and all will still be well. But don't let me persuade you. Wait for the open beta or wait for reviews to come out before you buy it. It's really the only thing you can do to save your money if you end up not liking it, because even if the majority of people think it's quote-unquote a good game, there's a good chance that it just won't be for you. So, just as a side note, I have no idea what to think of that zombies mode. I don't know, it just doesn't look like zombies to me. It could be fun. I'm just going to try it and I'll give thoughts on it then. I'm not going to do it before, because everything is doom and gloom. It's not the same round-based. I want round-based too, but I don't know. I have no idea about the zombies mode. It looks weird to me. Thanks for watching, you guys. This is a brand new channel. This is literally the second video that I'm putting up on my channel, and I won't lie to you, I don't really know exactly what I'm doing. I'm having a lot of fun making videos. This is the second video I put up on my channel. So if you like it, go ahead and throw a like my way and subscribe. If you watch both videos, maybe give both a shot and see if you like the way that I talk and think. And if you do, then go ahead and subscribe. Depending on how this video does, and my first video did pretty okay, is gonna kind of dictate how much effort I can put into the channel. I'm always gonna put in as much as is fun, as this is a creative outlet for me currently. That's not to say that I won't be trying. I try as hard as I can at everything that I do, but I would definitely appreciate feedback on what I can do better, what you guys would like to see. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I think your opinions are valuable. I think that all I can do from here is get better. So if you're watching and you think, I like this, but this could be better, I would prefer to see it this way, just go ahead and tell me. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good one.